What you are about to see is the official London 2012 Summer Olympics logo, designed and unveiled by the company Wolf Olins in 2007 at a horrifying £400,000. Wait a minute, £400,000 for that piece of... Yep, you heard me right. £400,000 for a design that was met with widespread public disapproval in the UK, being called anywhere from a colossal waste of £400,000 to a pornographic representation of the character Lisa Simpson. That's exactly what I thought. Other people have suggested that its design is meant to represent a three-sided swastika. I'm a very open-minded kind of guy, but I honestly can't see a swastika in the 2012 logo design. How about you? Despite many thousands of angry citizens demanding the logo be changed, the City of London has remained firm in their position that it will not be changed. After all, this is the 21st century, and a logo that looks like crap is an edgy way to show off the numbers 2012. But is that really the reason? Could there be a hidden message in the 2012 Olympic logo that's hiding in plain sight? Look again. Do you see it? I don't know about you, but I don't see the numbers 2012 in the design. Instead, I see the word Zion. They even conveniently included the dot for the letter I. And by simply moving the 5 shapes from their box formation into a straight line, you miraculously get Zion. Most often refers to Jerusalem, the biblical land of Israel, the holy or promised land. Now, let's define the term Zionism. Zionism is the international nationalist political movement that originally supported the re-establishment of a homeland for the Jewish people in the land of Israel, the historical homeland of the Jews. However, for this video's purposes, I'm going to use a somewhat different definition. The covert establishment of a global Khazarian dominion. The true meaning of the term Zion is not Israel alone, but the entire world controlled from Israel. This definition comes from the Protocols of the Elders of Zion, a document first published in the Russian Empire in 1903. It was later published by Henry Ford, a close friend of oil billionaire John D. Rockefeller, a proven descendant of the Rothschilds, in the International Jew, and was widely distributed across the US. However, when people began to speak out against it, the conspirators used their corporate-owned media network The Times in 1921 to prove the document was nothing more than a work of lies, plagiarism, and anti-Semitic fiction. In other words, they pulled the race card on the people, just like they continue to do today. After all, if you don't agree with Obama's policies, then you must be racist. Give me a break. For anyone who is awake to the truth, the lies these people spin seem more and more ridiculous. Now that we have this background information, we can now answer the question, what does the Olympics in London next year have to do with Jerusalem? For anyone who truly understands the Great Conspiracy, also understands that the people at the very top of their power pyramid all share in the same religion. And what religion is that?
out there. The truth is out there. I'm going to paraphrase. The truth is in here.
We are here today to disclose the truth about a subject that has been ridiculed and questioned, denied for at least 50 years. The men and women who are on the stage and the some 350 additional military intelligence witnesses to the so-called UFO matter and extraterrestrial can prove and will prove that we are not alone.
Filling the sky with UFOs and watching everybody's excitement. And some of the most outstanding fighting were in the early 70s in Ohio. And she used to laugh about it because she'd be standing in a circle out in the field somewhere calling up demons. Remember, a demon gets a little spooky picture. They can assume any form or go into anything. But they can assume forms, including spacemen or solid objects like flying saucers or so on. That's why when they appear on the radar scope and a jet gets up there, they vanish right in front of the palace eye because they're nothing but a spirit.
I've since come to believe that the extraterrestrial portion of all of this is because the technology is real. I wanted to know just how true all of this was, and I began a program of research to find out if extraterrestrials were real. What I discovered was amazing. What I discovered, ladies and gentlemen, is that there has been a plan in existence since about 1917, and probably before that, to create an artificial extraterrestrial threat to this earth in order to create a one-world totalitarian socialist government.
Imagine a virus, the most terrifying virus you can, and then imagine that you and you alone have the cure. But if your ultimate goal is power, how best to use such a weapon? It's at this point in our story that along comes a spider. He is a man seemingly without a conscience, for whom the ends always justify the means, and it is he who suggests that their target should not be an enemy of the country, but rather the country itself. The true genius of the plan was the fear. Fear became the ultimate tool of this government.
And what it meant for this What we need right now is a clear message to the people of this country. This message must be read in every newspaper, heard on every radio, seen on every television. This message must resound throughout the entire interlink. I want this country to realize that we stand on the edge of oblivion. I want every man, woman, and child to understand how close we are to chaos. I want everyone to remember why they need us.
Eventually, his party launches a special project in the name of national security. However, the true goal of this project is power, complete and total hegemonic domination. And I realized that we were all a part of it. And all trapped by it. All V needs to do is keep his word. And then...
Non-violence. It is criminal to teach a man not to defend himself when he is the constant victim of brutal attacks.
Sex and race, because they are easy, visible differences, have been the primary ways of organizing human beings into superior and inferior groups, and into the cheap labor on which the system still depends. We are talking about a society in which there will be no roles other than those chosen or those earned. We are really talking